Okay, so I'm going to set up a copy, not a copy, but something that looks like your design. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So um, I'm not training only you, but I'm going to use your website as an example. I have Chukudi who is joining us as well. He's also a user on the platform. I decided to kill two birds with one stone. So I will be setting up a copy of your website, just something that looks like what is set up for you, and then we'll walk through basically how to edit the template, the kind of things that you should be looking out for, the idea behind the system is to create a website that is easy, that is easy to edit for people who have very little design experience. Now, it doesn't mean that the designs that are on the website cannot be um, modified and made to look significantly different. What we're considering, is a way to provide an easy to start website platform where users can simply change the text and then add their own content. Then later, as they get more and more comfortable with using the interface, then they begin to make their own modifications. So so right now, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to showcase a very simple way, uh, a very simple way to approach a newly installed website. Okay, so just one moment, so that I can finish creating the copy. So once I'm done with that, then we can begin. Now, in the meantime, hopefully this session will take maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour. I don't want it to take too long. There's no need to have a long session when when the when the process can simply take a few minutes. The idea is just to show you the highlights, show you what is possible with the platform, and then you can go back on your own instance and make your modifications. All right. So, all right, hold on. Let me quickly set this up. So, if you have questions at the end of the demo, I mean, if there's something you see during the demonstration, you can let me know when we're done. Just ask your questions. When I'm done with just showing you a few things, and then you can ask questions, and then I'll do my best to answer them as best I can. All right. Is my voice coming across clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I noticed that you're attending this meeting with your phone. I hope you'll be able um to see everything that I'm doing clearly.
Yes, I hope so.
Huh? All right. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen now, and then we'll take it from there. So when you create yes, you said you're having issues with logging into your system.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me just share this first. Okay, so this is what your design currently looks like. Dennis, this is what it looks like. This is the template that was selected. It's an e-commerce template. It allows you to list products and also to sell them. Okay, so I'm going to do uh, about two or three things here. I'm going to show you how to edit the homepage. I'm going to show you how to edit the products. Then I'm going to show you how to integrate your payment gateway, preferably Paystack. Okay, I'll just point you to the website and the things that you need to do, and then when you're through with this, you can simply try to practice what I've shown you. I am I am saving this session. I'm saving this session on YouTube. So when we're done, I'll send you the link on WhatsApp. I'll send the link to this video on WhatsApp, so later you can use it to kind of remind yourself of what we've gone over. I was hoping that we could start this session at 7 o'clock, but we're behind. There are a few things that I'm meant to be doing for the family, so that's I'm trying to finish this before I have to rush off to sort them out. Okay, so this is basically what your website looks like. I'm going to share another screen. I'm going to share another screen, and then I'll show you what you need to do to log in. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Let me open this in another screen. And, yeah. Please forgive the daddying and my wife calling me and so on. That, a lot of that is going to happen,
yeah,
because they don't know that I am live right now. Usually, when I go live, I let everybody know that I don't want to be disturbed. So today is not an official training session, so there will be plenty of noise. All right, so I'm going to share. So this is a screen where I am not logged in. Okay, on this screen I'm not logged in. So what happens here is that when you want to connect to the platform, what you need to do is type WP. Just go into the address bar. Okay, so when you go to your website, your website is currently WuumBaa.com/something. Okay, you selected that. So in the confirmation email that you received, there's a link uh, there's a link in the confirmation email that you received. So let me see if I can pull up that email that was sent, because I set up an account as well, and I want to show you what that message looks like. Okay, so that it can equally help you. Okay, what am I looking for? Mm, because instead of showing you this other bit, I think it will be more efficient to let you see how you can quickly connect through the through your through your mailbox. All right. Excuse me. So let me share my inbox. Okay, so this is my mailbox. I'm sharing my mailbox. Okay, so
yeah.
when I registered an account on the platform, I got this email, and this email would also have arrived in your own inbox. So what you can do is search for "Welcome to WuumBaa." Okay, search for it in your mailbox, and in that mailbox, you see this email that says, "Hi, thanks for creating an account." Sorry, yes. Where's your mom? Is your mom back? Is your mom back? Yeah, just get dressed and then you can stay here. Okay, so it says, thanks for creating an account in our network. Your site is ready to go and can be accessed here. So you can click the button that says here, and then it will take you to the page. Okay, so when I copy this link, I'm going to copy this link. Okay, I'm going to copy this link. Then I'll go to the page where I'm not logged in. I'm going to go there, and then I'll paste it in the browser. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the link that was in my mailbox. And once you click on it, it takes you to this login page. Okay,
Okay.
so when you put in your details and you log in, it will take you to the dashboard of the website. Okay, I'll show you what the dashboard looks like. Now, if you can't remember your password, you can use the lost password page. Okay, so here you can put in your email address and then click reset password. Another email another email should be sent to you, but I think you should have you should have your password. I think you logged in the day the account was created.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't think you need this. Okay, so once you log in, the next thing that you see, um, let me share the other page where I'm logged in. The next thing that you see is possibly you log in and you see this screen. Okay, you see this screen here. Okay, and then from here, you can go to the section, okay, where you see the name of your website. Then you click on visit site.
A visit site.
Yes. Now, when you click on visit site, it takes you to the home page of the website. All right. So this is what your website currently looks like, and is the same template that was installed on your website. Now, so first step, we're going to look at how to edit the content on the front end. That's the first thing that I said that I'll show you. So first thing you need to do is, let's say you want to change this text. Okay, so to change this text, the first thing you have to do is go into the editor mode. Okay, the editor mode can be accessed by going to this button here at the top part of the page. It says edit with Elementor.
Okay.
Okay, so when you tap on that, it loads the page into an editor. It's called a website builder. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is a visual editor that will allow you to begin to edit the content of your website right from the browser.
Yeah.
So here you can change, if you want to change from for summer and you want to say Hamatan.
Yeah.
Okay, you can change it. So you can see how easy it is to change your content. Okay, it's not it's not something that is really difficult. You can say 20% off products.
Yeah.
and make different changes. For the buttons, okay, under shop now, you can do something like, okay, you can go to the link in this section, all right, and then you can simply go to the area that says link and then change it to, and then just type shop. Okay, it will
Oh,
bring out the shop page here. Just tap on it and it will automatically take this button to the shop page. When you're done with editing your interface, you can click on update and it will save all of the work that you've done, so that anyone who visits your website will see the changes that you're making. If you feel like this image is not a representation of your brand and you want to change it, you can
yes.
click on this. You can click on the section here. Let me
Yeah.
hide this. You can click on this widget here on the part that has dots. Okay, so this is a section. You can see this blue outline
Yeah.
around it. So I'll advise that unless you really know what you're doing, okay, don't tamper with the design so much unless you really know what you're doing, because once you start tampering with it, things will start scattering if you really don't know what you're doing. Because right now this design was created with the image, okay, in the background in mind. The image in the background has a free space to the left.
Okay.
Okay, it
Okay.
has a free space to the left. If you choose an image that doesn't have a free space to the left, it will now begin to affect the visibility of your message. All right, so I'm going to go into the image library. The image library of our website contain millions of images, high quality images that you can choose from, and I'll show you how you can search for those images. Okay, so I'm going to click on this blue section here, the dotted section. Then on the left side, you go to style. So under style, once you click on it, you can see the image that's on the interface right there under the image
Yeah.
section. All right, so I'm going to tap on the image, then it opens up the media gallery. This is where all of the photos and other things live. All right, now I'm going to go to instant messages. So instant images, sorry, instant images. All right,
Yeah.
now this is a collection of millions of images. Okay,
Yeah.
high quality images. So I'm going to use let me use clear background. I want to see if I can get an image that has a clear background and see if I can choose from those images. Okay, these are not images uh, with people. I want something that has people.
Very plain
Okay,
color.
yes, plain color. Let's see if okay. Is there anybody? I'm looking for something with somebody in the background. To give the website
Yes.
a human feel. Okay, so these are pictures of shoppers. Okay. Okay, let's just use this image because it has some free space here, and it's an image of a black woman, so that will make a lot of Nigerians happy.
Yes.
So you just tap on the image, you can see it's downloading image, and now it has downloaded the image into your library. Okay, now once the image um, settles in your library, let's wait for it to settle. Yeah, that's because it's a small shirt. So go and wear something that's bigger. Okay. So go and find something that's bigger. Go and try another one. Okay. So So maybe I'm on a call. I've told you what to do. Go and do it. I'm on a call. I've told you what to do. Go and do it. Sorry, that's my 5-year-old daughter. All right. So the image has been downloaded. So all I have to do is click on insert media here at the bottom right of the interface. So you can now see that the image has changed,
Yes.
you know, and I can save,
Yes.
and you can see, you can now see how the image now looks. So you can see now the website is now adjusting to kind of look the way you might want it to look.
Yes.
The kind of decisions you take with designing or changing the template or editing it have to be very carefully made. You know, personally, as someone who has been using this tool for a long time, it is easy for me to just step into it, scatter things, bring them together. You
Yeah.
understand? But when it comes to people who aren't so used to editing websites, my advice is always don't tamper with the layout. Just change the text. Look for images that have similar properties with the one that you're trying to replace, and then replace it carefully. If you don't know what you're doing, then you have to hire someone who does. You understand? But the best case for most people is to leave the template as it is, only change the text. Only change the text. Try to keep the text in the same format that you met it. For example, this heading here is 2 lines. Is 2 lines. So if I want to replace this heading, I would have to create a heading that is also 2 lines,
Yes,
so
sir.
that it doesn't scatter the layout. What happens is that people go in, because they don't understand these rules. They start adding sentences here. They'll have two paragraphs here, and the whole site now starts looking very funny, and they can tell that there's something wrong, but they don't understand why they put their text and everything scattered. Okay, so these are just some simple rules to observe when you're manipulating your template. So the same rule goes for the subtext, the subtitle. The same rule goes for even the button, like this shop now button. The shop now, you can change the text in the button by going to the control on the left. Whenever you select an element in the design, yeah,
Yes,
the
sir.
editor is on the left. You can see all the things that can be edited. Okay, so for shop now, I can change the shop now to buy now. You know,
Okay.
I can make the modifications as I please. So this gives you a lot of control. You understand? You don't have to leave the template the way you met it, but start by making very simple changes to the
Yeah.
interface. If if you see a section that might not work for you, for example, you come into this logo area, this area that shows you logos. Okay, you
Yeah.
can go into that area, select the logos. You can go in and select the logos, and then you can either delete the logos or hide the logos. Usually I prefer to hide the logos, so I click on it, then I go to advanced on the left side in the editor. Go to advanced, and then look for the responsive. So under responsive, I can click hide. Just click all the hide sliders, so it will hide this image. So when people are looking at it on the website, you can see that the image has disappeared. Okay, so until you decide on what you want to put here, you can hide it. Um, Now, before I forget, your website has something called a knowledge base or a tutorial section. I want to show you what it looks like. I want to show you what it looks like on the back end. So when you log in to the website on the back end, you will notice something. You will notice something. Yes. Yes. Okay. Can we talk when I'm done with my call? Hmm. Is your mom back? Okay. So when you log in on the back end, that first page that you arrive at, okay, at the left side you see a list of links on the left side of the dashboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's a link at the top that says dashboard. Under it, there's another link that says publishing help. Sometimes it will change to tutorial. Okay. Now, when you go in there, that link will show you a list of tutorials, a list of training videos. Okay. Now, yours should have one video there. All right. Yours should have a video there. And over time, we're going to be adding more training videos there. This video might or might not be available there in the days to come. I'll watch it and see if it's something that can help more people. Then, if it can, then it might show up on the tutorial area. But I'll consider it and think about it. Maybe I'll record something different. But there will be a lot of videos about how to use the website builder in that area, so that it will help you get more and more comfortable with using your new website. All right. So I'm going to stop here for the front end editing. There's a lot more you can do, but it's now going to be up to you to explore the interface. All right. So here, changing this interface is simply it's some of these designs can be tricky. Okay. For example, this picture is not a is available when you click on the column. This, you see this two this square that is divided into two. When you mouse over this area, okay, now remember, all of these things I'm showing you are only available after you've clicked on the button that says edit with Elementor. It's not available when you log in as an administrator and start looking at your pages. You have to hit that button that says edit with Elementor. Now, when you look at this column, you can see that when you mouse over, it shows you the things that you can control. Like, this is a column. So when you mouse over it, it tells you edit column. All right. So let's say I want to change this picture. This one says latest eyewear for you. So I can click on this column, okay, and then I go into this editor here and I see style. When I click on style, it shows me the photo that is there. Now I want to change this photo to a picture of sunglasses or somebody wearing sunglasses that might feel. I know that this one, I think this one has a picture of someone wearing sunglasses, but the guy is not showing up properly. I can actually shift this photo so that the guy shows up by going to this position control here, and then I will say either center. You can see that it has moved the picture closer to the middle, you know, or I can say center left. It brings the guy towards the center of the column. Okay. But when I do that, it kind of allows the text sort of gets lost in the contrast, in the lack of contrast. So I'll just do center center. So you can still see um, the guy wearing the sunglasses. Okay. I can also go in and change the I can change the photo the same way we change the photo for this area. So I can go into the library, search for somebody wearing sunglasses and so on, choose the picture that works, and then add it to this column. So you can see that there are different ways of editing it. It will take it's going to take you really going into the website and making some discoveries for yourself. um, all of the themes, all the templates have different styles. Yes. Then go to my room where it is not cold. Go and wear your socks. I'm on a cold, maybe you're interrupting me, and very soon I'll tell you not to come back if you continue to interrupt me. So all of the designs have different ways that they were created. So some of them might have this kind of rule, like some of them have the images in the background. Some others have images in the foreground, that allows you to edit them. But most of these are background images, and they would all respond the same way. Okay. So what I would say is just practice, but don't don't tamper with the template too aggressively. Change the things that um, you're comfortable changing. Then over time, you just start working your way into the more complex adjustments. Okay, that's my advice. Okay, so the next thing that I said that we'll look at. Okay, so remember, whenever you make your changes in the front end, always click on the button that says update. Every time you make a change in the front end, this button will start flashing green. Okay, so right now I've saved the last edit that I made. But if I come in here and I make a change, you can see that it has there flashing green. Okay, so every time you are about to leave the page, make sure that um, this is not flashing green. If it's flashing green, click on it to save your work. And then once you've saved your work, you can now click on this button at the top left of the screen. Once you click on it, it gives you some options. So click on view page. So once you click on view page, it takes you to the finished work, and then you can see what your website now looks like. All right. So that is it for editing the front page. There is a lot more to do. Okay, there's a lot more to learn and to do, but this is just to help you just start out so that you can start modifying your page, and you keep learning new things while you're doing it. The next thing I said I was going to teach was how to edit your products. Okay, so there are some products that were installed on your website by default. For example, you can see these shoes and other things here. So the way to edit your product, you can either do it one of two ways. One, you can click on the product here in the front end. It opens up into the product page. So this is the product page. All right. And then there's a button at the top that says edit products. My mouse is there. So once I click on edit product, it opens the editor in the back end. Now in the back end, you see all the fields that control the name of the product. You can see the name of the product here. You can see the description of the product. The short description is towards the bottom usually. Yeah, this is the short description. This is the one that shows up beside the image on the product page. It's to the right of the image. So this is basically a summary of the product. This is a short description. This other description is a more lengthy description that can give the visitor more information about the product. These fields are very important. Um, it is when you start going into creating and editing your content that you realize how much work it is to manage your website, because all of these things are very important. The way you add your content, the way you frame the words are very important, because this is what eventually begins to appear when people search on Google for the products. So if you use the right words, the right keywords, the right phrases, if you categorize the product properly, it helps people find you organically online. It also helps people who arrive on the website to consider buying the product on the website. You need to give them enough information. Remember, they are not standing in front of you looking at the product, holding it and examining it. You know how people normally do in shops. You know, they want to touch it, they want to look at three models of the same product. You don't have that luxury. You have to impress them while they are looking at a screen. They can't touch the product. So, what convinces people to buy is the content that you write, a clear description of what it can do, the benefits it can give them. Try and spend time framing this content. And the good thing is that once you do it once, you don't have to touch it again, unless you just want to make some additional modifications. So it's a lot of hard work to write this content. But once you do it well, you don't have to touch it, especially for products that you're going to continue selling for a long time. Once you've created that content, you don't have to touch it. It just is there. People see the same thing and they keep going back. And when they want to buy, they see the same description and copy that you created. So the next thing that you also have to consider is the picture, the photo of or the product image. So you can see that it's on the right side. I had to scroll down to find it. So you can see the product image. The same thing goes for the product image. You if you don't have a copy of the product, uh, sorry, if you can't find a sample of the product using the image library that I showed you earlier, you should find a very clear picture photo of that product. Sadly, most people, your microphone is muted, so I can't hear you. I think you're trying to tell me something.
Okay. Can you hear me now, sir?
I can.
Okay. So I said outside the picture from the the website, maybe if I don't have the exactly picture on it, I can. How do I get the picture from outside it? Can I go to my gallery from my phone?
No, no. Once you log into the website from your phone, you can actually upload the picture from the gallery of your phone. You
Okay.
understand? Yes, it's just that it's always easy to use your laptop to do these things. But if it's in your phone and there's no way of transferring the photos from your phone to your computer, then you can simply log into the website on your phone, go to the product page, and add the product photo to your library. You understand? You can even go to the image gallery on your phone, and all you're doing is just to upload the photos from your phone to the gallery. You understand? So that
Yeah.
is also something that you can consider. It is possible, though I know that there is a way to connect most phones to computers and to copy the necessary photos that you need from your phone into the computer. So you can explore that and find a way to make it happen. Barring that, you can still use your phone to upload photos straight into the website. That is still possible. So do your best to find clear photos. Now you can see these shoes that are on the website. You can see how crisp, how sharp the picture is. The colors are popping. Everything is looking very neat and attractive. You and I have seen pictures online where the pictures are dull, the colors are dull. You can hardly see what they are trying to show you. The lighting is bad, and I'm sure that the people on the other end are wondering why people are not buying the product, and they are saying people don't like me. My village people are pursuing me. It's not that. They have to do the work to get great photos of the product. So if it is a branded product that you're selling or marketing, you can go to the website of the company that manufactured the product, and it's very likely that they've done the photography for you.
Very,
They've taken the
very
pictures, and you can just copy the pictures and put on your website. So if they've done their marketing very well, that is available. So that is one other way to do it. Another way to do it is get a really sharp generic picture of that product category. If it's clothing or a skirt or a blouse, something, get a really sharp picture. Then you can add the rest of the photos from under the product gallery. You can see this other field here that says product gallery. Okay, the product gallery allows you to add additional products. So when they see the main product, then they look under, they can now see the other sample images of the product. Okay, this first one draws the eye. The other ones are like, okay, this is what it looks like. Even though I will say again, it's very important to have high quality pictures, because if you have a high quality picture up here and low quality pictures in the gallery, you're going to struggle to sell. Remember that Nigeria is a very low trust economy. People don't trust anybody. So once you show them the signs that something is a bit fishy, they'll say, "I beg, I don't want." You understand?
yes,
So
sir.
so you have to do your best to put your uh, the right images out there. Then the next thing to edit is the price. Okay, so you can change the price here.
Yeah.
Now, if you're running a promotion or a sale, okay, so you can put the real price here. Let's say this shoe is 15,000 naira, and you want to sell the shoe at 12,000 naira for a sale. You can do that here. You can also decide to do the sale on a schedule. So you can say, okay, I want this sale to end by next Friday. You tell people these products are only available at this price until next Friday. So
Okay.
you can click on schedule, then you say the promo is starting today, and you can say it's ending next Friday, 28th.
Yeah.
So once you do that, as soon as the 28th comes and passes, it goes back to normal price. So that's a way of also driving instant purchases, so that you tell people this thing is going away at this time, and you have to do your best to keep to your word. If it goes away at that time, let it go away. You
Yes, sir.
understand? If you want to
Yeah.
do another promo, let's even say, okay, the promo for 12,000 has gone. Now next promo is 12,500. You
Yes.
understand? So it's not as if you're not inspiring some activity. But if you want to do a clearance, you can do that. Okay, first promo was 12,000, now it's 12,500. Next one is 13,000. So people see that you're serious about your campaign, and if they miss out on one, that one never comes back. So you put out a new one. So that's how to do your sales. Okay. In the future, I'll put up some videos, a fuller description on how to manage the store software, so that you can go, because it's a really deep software. There's inventory, there's shipping. You can link other products to this, so that when they're trying to buy this, they see other products, and so on. You can have attributes. The attributes allow you to have a green shoe, black shoe, red shoe. You understand? You know how they show on Amazon and Jumia. You click you click on the color, and it changes and shows you the different shoe. It's not that they uploaded single products. They just have one page for the product, and they added those subcategories of colors
Yes.
into it. So I would be including more tutorials on the help section, that will allow you learn how to use the store software. Um, okay, so that's it for editing the product. Now, let me just mention something about this section that you're seeing here. You're seeing the Yoast SEO Premium. This is what your product page will look like when somebody sees it on social media. So when they see it on social media, this is what it looks like. It will show the name of the website, the name of the business, and then the picture, and then a brief description. Okay. Now, if you want to control the words that show up here, because what this does is that it will go into your product description and pull out the words there and try to give as much of it in this area as possible. But if you don't want them to get the content from the product description, and you want to put in a clear description that would appear on Google, you can type it here. So you can see here, there's nothing showing. But if I say go for broke with these brilliantly made um, trainers. They're made for all weather sports and fitness routines, and are on sale today. So you can see I am controlling what shows up in the search results. You
Yeah.
understand? And then I can also say, okay, I can make certain changes here. I can make certain changes to the content. I can change the name of the product, or that's the title of the product here, and I can say um, all weather shoes. Now, when I change it here and I go down to you can see it has changed it here. So there are a lot of things that can come into consideration. I'll be including some SEO training videos, because these are very important things that you need to know about naming your products, and also creating content that will be easy to find on the internet. Okay, so I'm going to leave this. So we've so we've covered editing the product. So once I'm done with editing the product, I've changed the text here to describe the product properly. I've added a product category that fits, and so on. I'll hit update, and once it updates, um, I can go to the front end. I can click view product here, And once I'm on the front end, you can see the title has changed, the price has changed,
Yeah.
and so on. Yeah. So this is how to edit your product. Now, like I said, more tutorials will be made available on that backend. But with what I've taught you, you can edit your products, you can change the product titles, prices, and so on. The final thing that you need to do is to set up your payment gateway. So to
Okay.
do that, we will go to the dashboard again. So we'll go to the dashboard. We'll go to we'll hover our mouse over the name of the website in the black area. Tap on dashboard, and then we'll scroll down to the menu that says WooCommerce. And then when we mouse over, it pops out, and then we go down to the area that says settings.
Yeah.
Now, under settings, there are several tabs. Okay. Um, we'll go to payments. Now you can see that there are several payment methods here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to be choosing Paystack. All
Okay.
right. Now, you don't have a Paystack account, so you can read the instructions here. It says Paystack provides merchants with the tools and services needed to accept online payments from local and international customers using MasterCard, Visa, Verve, and bank accounts. Now, I'm going to click on sign up because you don't have a Paystack account, maybe, you know, or if you do, you can click get your API keys. So um, we'll click on sign up. It will open a new tab, and this is the Paystack website. Creating a gateway account is free here. Create a free account, and then here you can fill in your details: country, business name, first name, last name, and so on. Now, when you're prompted when you're prompted to choose an account type, is your business incorporated?
Yes, sir.
It's incorporated, so it is Nigeria Limited. You have Form CO7 and all the other things.
Yeah.
So you're going to need, okay. So you're going to need to scan those items, those documents. If
Yeah.
you don't have them in soft copy, or if you can't find them, the best option is to start by creating the lowest category of accounts. I think it's currently personal account or something. You see it there. It's like personal, and they don't require so much from you in the way of by way of documentation to activate your account. But if all those documents are available, then say it's a registered business, then they'll require you to upload the soft copy of those forms. They'll ask you to fill a bunch of forms, and once you have all your documents submitted and uploaded within 12 to 24 hours, your account should be activated. Now, once your account is activated, the instructions on how to add your API keys are in this link. So when you click on it, after you've logged in on your browser, you click on this link that says get your API keys. It will prompt you to log in.
Okay.
Okay. It will
Yeah.
prompt you to log in. And once you click log into your account, of course, you put in your details, your login details, and you click login. It will take you straight to the page that has your API keys. Okay. Now, once you copy the API keys, you come in here, click on Paste Stack, and then it will show you where you're meant to fill in your API keys. There's a test key, there's the live key. Okay, those keys are on that page that you're going to be directed to on Paystack. Okay, you copy them and paste them in the right fields, and once you're done, you click on this button that says Enable Paystack, and then Save. I usually advise that you also select auto complete order. That means once the order has been confirmed on Paystack, uh, the website should recognize it as a completed order. Okay, it's good. It helps you to organize around fulfillment, because when you go to your website and you still have to cross check to see whether a transaction has been completed, it kind of adds more work to your process. So allowing the plugin to let you know that the transaction has been completed is always a good way to reduce the amount of work you need to do. All right, so once that is done, you click save, and once you've saved it, if you want to start receiving payments from customers, make sure that the test mode checkbox is is not checked, it's empty. Okay, so
Yeah.
that you can start receiving real transactions. But if it is still selected, you most of the transactions will be test transactions. No actual money will be paid. So it's important that you make sure that this is unchecked if you want to start receiving payment on the website. Paystack allows you to collect payment by card, by USSD, and bank transfers. So it gives you all of these options that people usually ask about. Oh, send me your account number. No, you can actually do the transfer through the Paystack interface. And Paystack will acknowledge that the transaction has gone through and would communicate it to your website easily. So um, so that's the third and final bit that you're supposed to know about for now. Like I said, more content will be added in the tutorial section of your dashboard. You'll be seeing more content on a regular basis, training you on how to use the tools within the website back end. There's one more thing I want you to also note. There's this little section here at the top of the pay stack uh, settings. This is
Yeah.
called the webhook URL. The webhook URL. The webhook URL is something that allows your website stay connected to Paystack even if the customer's internet connection stopped. Okay, sometimes the customer is trying to pay, and then while the payment is still trying to go, the connection from Paystack to the website breaks, and then their payment eventually goes, but the website does not know that the payment has happened.
Yeah.
So this is a way of keeping the website and Paystack talking to each other about that transaction. So you need to copy the link in your own settings area. Okay, there's a link there. Okay, you need to copy that link in your own settings area, and then you paste it in the webhook URL in your control panel on Paystack. When you click on this link, it will take you straight to your page, and you can paste it there. It's really very simple. Okay, so this will help you avoid um, incomplete transactions. It's complete at pay stack, but it's not reflected at your website, and you don't want that to happen with your customers. Okay, so that is it on setting up the payment gateway for your website. So um, let me stop here, and I want to know if you have questions. I know there are questions. So um, is there any question? Chukudi has been here. He's been silent. I hope I hope you've been able to follow.
Sure, I will follow it. I will it.
Good evening. Okay, so please, are there any questions from anyone? We'll take another few minutes before we wrap it up.
Okay. Sir, my question here is that can I add different items on a particular website, or do I need to go, like, for example, you are going for fashion, all the contents, everything concerning the content of the website must be for fashion, or can I just add maybe I add fashion, I add another thing like home appliances or kitchen
Yeah.
appliances or electronics.
Okay, you're asking if home appliances and fashion can be on the same website.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, well, Amazon does that. You just have to categorize your website properly. You can see at the top here, you can see that it's categorized. There's the men's category, women's category, and so on. When
Yeah.
you're beginning to sell more things, you can now break it down to apparel, that's clothing. Then under it, you can now have for men, women, boys, girls. Then you can have electronics. You understand? Then you can have other things. You can categorize it. What I usually like to tell people is when you're trying to do things like that, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Go and look at what Amazon is doing. Okay, so you look at Amazon, you look at the way they've categorized their products. You can see here they've categorized it by department. You can see electronics, computers, home, arts and crafts. You can see all the categories that they have. It's
Yes.
insane. And within those categories, you will even see more categories. You see men's fashion, you click on it, it opens up and shows you more subcategories.
Yes.
So this is also possible with your website. It's also possible with your website. The only difference between your website and Amazon now is the number of products you have and the number of people who know about it and are actually buying from your website. Uh,
Yes.
once once you do the work, you build trust, you build your catalog of products, and you advertise. You find a way of getting people to transact on your website. You know, the profile of the website continues to grow. It will take a lot of patience and diligence. It's not easy to set up an e-commerce um, website. I know, because I've done it, and you just need to be persistent and to just put your back into it, and eventually it will break through. So yes, you can actually have all of those categories on one website. All you have to do is just arrange it properly, organize it properly. This is like building a mall on your computer. You understand? People, like I said earlier, people make the mistake of thinking that doing an online store is just, open your laptop, click two buttons, and you have an online store. It's a lot of work. So just imagine if you're managing a mall that has 500 stores, and you're trying to organize all of that, and you're trying to drive traffic. You're trying to make sure that the light that the mall is taking care of, it is clean, that nobody's stealing. I mean, there's so much to take care of. That's exactly the way it is on a website. but this time around it's on a computer. So sometimes people see people on the computer, they think you're not working. There's a lot of stuff going on. So you just have to put in the work and then keep driving it, and then eventually, it will yield results.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to ask another question, sir.
No problem.
Uh, okay. Okay, you have answered me. You have answered me on one of these questions. Like I tried to ask it before. How do I? Okay, the payment method. The payment method.
Mm.
If I pay, uh, for example, anytime I work on the website, the payment method, is it by monthly or weekly, or depend on how many hours I browse on it?
Okay, you're talking about the subscription on the
Yes.
on the account. No, I think you can choose if you want to do monthly, but I think by default you're on the annual plan. But you can still, from the back end you can change your subscription type. So let me show you. Let me just show you how. Sorry, let me show you how. Um, okay, I was about to ask which screen you can see. Um, okay, so um, this is your own website.
Yeah.
This is your website. When you log in and go to the home page, you see this button here that says account at the top right. At the top right, you see a button that says account. When you click on it, it will take you to your account screen. On your account screen, you will see your current plan. It says that you're on the basic plan, which is a 11,988 per year. But if you want to change your plan, I think, let me see. Okay, I think you should be able to modify. I'm not sure if I can modify it for you because this is not my account. Okay, but
Yeah.
I think when the trial period is over, because right now you have, according to this, you have 12 days left on your trial period. So once the trial period is over, I think it will give you the option of changing your subscription type. So if you want to do monthly, you can change it to monthly. I think there's a way to change it to monthly. You can tap on the plan. There'll be a button that says change plan. Then when you click on it, you can now choose whether you want it to be monthly or quarterly or annually.
Okay.
So yeah, so that you can control. You're currently on the free trial. You have 12 days. So there's no way of making the adjustment yet, and there's nothing to be scared of. You haven't put your card or anything, so this amount is not going to be charged to your account automatically. You just have to wait until the trial period expires. Then you change the current plan to the one that you're comfortable with, and then you're fine.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Uh, can I download this? Is there any way I can download my website or
No, your website is
my?
hosted. Is it's a service. It's a hosted service.
Okay.
So it's actually not possible to download the website per se. It's not that kind of arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the way it is. But eventually, over time, we will figure out a way um, to show you how to back up, maybe to save some of the pages of your website. There's a way to do it. It will be part of the tutorials that will be available. There will be a lot of tutorials, believe me. Over 100 hours worth of training content. You don't need all of them. You understand? There will be the basic trainings, there will be the intermediate trainings, and then there will be the advanced trainings.
Yeah.
So all of those things will be available on the tutorials back end. You can see the tutorials end. So
Yeah.
for now, in your back end, what you have is this. Okay, just one. It was just duplicated. It will be corrected, and you'll have more. So when you go in, you see a lot of training videos, and when you tap on the topic, it opens up, and you can see the content and then the video that shows you how it's done.
Okay.
You understand? So there are literally hundreds, possibly thousands of videos that can show you how to run all of this stuff. And we're going to we're going to access the simplest ones that are easier, the most easy to understand, and we're going to make them available on your dashboard. So it will help you get comfortable with using the platform, and there's also going to be a button that takes you to, I mean, there's a lot of resources that will be made available to you. So um, we're just beginning. Like I told you, we're just beginning, and the project has just became bigger than what I planned. It wasn't meant to be this. It was meant to be something else, but it became bigger than what I planned, and we're going to keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. Um, so we're trusting God that we have the kind of response um, that is required to keep the platform going. The truth is that it can either be a very big platform that is popular and people use it, or it's just a small platform that people use. But the success of a thing usually depends on the number of people who are on it. That's the way life is, that's the way business is, and so on. So we're hoping to be able to pull in a lot of people, and we're also looking forward to having marketers, not employed by us, marketers who bring people in and they make money whenever the people subscribe. So
Yeah.
we're trying to work on that. We're also trying to work on designers who help people work on their website. You can see all the stuff that I just told you now in just 1 hour.
Yeah.
Imagine imagine if it's somebody else that doesn't have time. It's like, oh, this is too much. I don't have time. Isn't there someone that can help me do all of this? So we want to have people who are comfortable with using the templates, helping people to design or to edit their templates, and they will pay those people for their work. So we're looking at how to use that to create work for people as well, or opportunities for people. Then there's a third category that we're still formulating, but I'm not going to bring it out until we're sure of how that's going to work. So there's a lot that um, will happen, but we're still at the very beginning of this opportunity. So I'm grateful that you've decided to use it, um, and I hope that it stays useful for you, because I know that if I had a platform like this in Nigeria uh, 10 years ago, I would have been doing a lot of other things differently. So I'm glad that we can provide it for people who have that opportunity now.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you so
You're welcome. So, Chukuli, no question. I haven't heard anything from you, so I want to assume that there's no question. Or do you have questions?
For me, it's all about going to you said since you said you're also going to share the video. That was one. Secondly, I was also doing a screen recorder. So while after I practiced what anywhere at any point I need anything, I'll still ask.
All right. All right. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining up. I appreciate the work. I appreciate the interest. I appreciate the questions, and for hanging out for this long. Um, Hopefully, I will be able to make out time to have weekly webinars or trainings like this, so that people that have questions, you know, um, can ask them in a live forum, and then I can try to answer them and do a demonstration as well. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that in the future. All right. So please, I would also like to ask that if you can also let people know about the website. Just send them to the website. We've been making enhancements to the website. There've been We've made significant improvements in the last 48 hours. So the website is quite. We're making improvements. We're telling a better story about what the brand is about, and and I'm hoping that we can bring people in and basically really see how many more people we can help with these products. The news we're getting from the marketplace is not very pleasant. You know, there is a suspicion that more businesses will be struggling to survive in the days to come because of the way the economy is, and they can't reach customers and things like that. So having a tool like an online store that is under your control, is also one way to add to your ability to reach people and to sell to them. So if you can, in your own way, just spread the word, share the links, let people know about it. If you're interested in becoming an affiliate, helping us, just share your link to the website and let people see it and subscribe. Once they make payments, you get a commission. You get a 5% commission on the purchases of the people that are subscribing, and it's a lifetime thing. Every time they renew their subscription, you get paid. um yeah, so that's what we're working on right now. So I hope you can consider, or you will consider, signing up as an affiliate and helping us bring in more people and make some money while that's happening. Okay. All right, so let me go and handle my family. It's 9 o'clock, and I have to make sure that they are ready for bed, and I'll have to pray with them. So, thank you for hanging out with me this evening. Um, I
Thank you
hope
very much.
I hope we can do this again with more people.
I will try, sir.
All right, no problem. So if you're interested in the affiliate link, just let me know. I would send it to you. I would also be sending the video of this session to you as well, so that you'll be able to watch it.
Okay, okay.
All right,
All
sir.
right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
All right, sir.